What you see is what you get.
What's good? Welcome back to Sonic Triple Trouble. Last time we finished up the first two zones, and now we're gonna rock it. I thought this game was gonna be pretty short. It is not, dude. There is a sizable amount of content for this game. So I'm actually really excited to kind of get back into it. 20 minutes passed in the blink of an eye last time. Two zones went by, which is something I usually can't say for a lot of classic Sonic fan games. I was saying this last episode, and I think, you know, not ideal thing to start off on, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I have some very hot takes within the Sonic fan game community, and it's generally because the fans kind of treat Sonic fan games as the second coming, and I love fan projects, and I'm so glad that we get such a plethora of them in the Sonic community, because you just get so much good content, and I love it. I love it. It's really solid. But at the end of the day, oh, I'm so fucked. No, we're good. Never mind. I lied. I was just kidding. We're so back. We're so back. It wasn't Jover at all. At the same time, I think a lot of Sonic fan games fumble, and a lot of the big ones that get a lot of conversation have their fair share of, bro, in the foreground, he's cheating! Get him back! They have their fair share of problems, and I think we as a community put these games on a pedestal and provide them a similar level of... We act as if we're giving them the same level of scrutiny as we are mainline games, when in reality, Lord fucking knows we're not. We're not. And we shouldn't, but we should at least be consistent with what we're saying, how we're saying it, and we should stop being like, Sega hire this man, because TLDR, you know, a lot of the level design from Sonic games is a lot more intentional than you may think. This level is so fucking cool, dude. I think the level design is kind of whatever, because we're getting into this area where it's very just like straightforward. You kind of just go, and everything feels a little flat, but I guess it's also technically like a boss fight at the same time, so I don't mind it. Like, I think this is kind of, it's a tough idea. It's a tough idea, and I fucks with it. It feels like the Sonic Mania. Oh, fuck, I thought I had it. It feels like the Sonic Mania Metal Sonic boss. That's what it feels like a little bit. Can we fuck him up now? Or is he gonna go foreground again like a little bitch? No, he just wants to kill me for real, for real. Is this how he was in the original? No. I knew it was an insta-kill too, dude. I knew it was an insta-kill. With every fiber of my being, I knew. We have lives in this, dude? Really? That's crazy. Most Sonic fan games don't do that anymore. I feel like that's a very, like, dated thing. Because I guess most, like, normal classic Sonic games don't do that anymore either. It's like... Dude, I don't know. What's the last classic Sonic game to do it? Mania? Mania did it, and then I guess we've only gotten... That's not that far back, realistically. It was a while ago, but, like, we've only had one other classic Sonic game since then. But we've been shifting away from the live system, so it's kind of interesting to see it here. I wonder if that's something you can turn off. I know there were a bunch of settings in the menu that I kind of ignored, but I do kind of want to play this game however it was, like, you know, baseline intended. So, no, that was kind of cool. Whoa. Boys? Boss fight? I knew they were gonna do some fake out shit eventually. What is happening? Where are we going, dude? No, okay, we're good. I was like, what's the fake out, dude? Tell me. Tell me. It's so interesting playing a game like this, because it really is just... Dude... I love the aesthetic here, dude. I know that, like, it's Triple Trouble, and I'm pretty sure there are no new stages to this game. I know that level designs, I think, overhauled pretty significantly. But I don't think there are any new stages to this game itself, any new aesthetics or anything like that. So, I do have to say, Triple Trouble kind of fucking with me, bruh. It's kind of hitting my jimmies in the right place. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm kind of fucking with it. But yeah. Oh, wait, shit. We're gonna go down, I guess. That's fine. I was not paying attention. I was not locked in. What? Hello? What's the vibe here? Okay. That's fine. Let's get it. Let's get it, Tails. Dude... I am gonna count how many times the level design makes me go, huh? It makes me scratch my head a little bit, do a little head scratchy. I guess that was like... I had my hands off my controller, I was too busy touching my titties. Uh, let me explain. Let me explain. I had an itch, bro. I had an itch, and my fat fucking titties needed to be scratched, dude. But I don't know. There were like moments in the, you know, classic Sonic games, the original Genesis games, where you had kind of like what the fuck level design moments, where things just didn't make a whole lot of sense, or like you had to do a double take. But I didn't feel like it was that severe. Maybe that's like my vision being clouded by, I think the nicest way to say this. Dick riding? Maybe I'm a fat fucking dick rider? Thank you for getting in there. But who knows, dude? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm actually just a cool, swell guy who has good game design opinions. Maybe. I will say, it's very hard to find people discussing games online with, like, a critical sense of understanding of game design. And I'm not saying you have to take a whole fucking... Like, you don't have to have a major in game design or anything to understand why a game isn't, or, like, is or isn't working for you. That it's something that's purely based on opinion. And purely based on vibes. So, I don't know, it's weird to me that you get so many people that will say, I like this game, and I don't know why. You know? Whereas, I feel like, for me, when I like a game, I'm instinctively thinking, like, this is why the game fucks, this is why the game unfucks. Yeah, whatever. What's a good way of unfucks? What's a good way of saying... A good way came into my brain, but maybe not a societally accepted way. So we're gonna keep that one deep down. Leave in the comments what you think it what you think it was, boys. It started with A, I'll give you that. I need to fucking log off, dude. Someone needs to get me offline right now. This is awful. But I don't know, dude. What was I saying? Levels, I think it's so weird how it's difficult to find people that discuss level design somewhat intricately, because it doesn't even need to be, like, that in-depth, or game design, just in general, because it doesn't even need to be something crazy in-depth for you to really understand why a game is or isn't working for you. I feel like it's a pretty simple thing to get down. At the same time, I guess there's, like, this sect of people that discusses... you know, like, stories in a very analytical way that kind of uses story design as a basis for why things are or aren't working. Like, this story, the first act just feels a little too long for my taste. I think the first act is just way too... you know, whatever. So, maybe it's like a similar vein where I've played games long enough that I understand things or intricacies that maybe people... don't know or just haven't, like, intentionally thought about at all. Okay, I'm sorry. That's, like, the most pseudo-intellectual bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I didn't mean for it to come out that way. Maybe I'm just thinking smarter. Maybe I'm just better. Like, no, I get it. Like, there's not a whole lot of intelligent thought going on up there. Especially when I'm talking about Sonic. But I just feel like, at the end of the day, it's kind of an ideology or, like, a mindset... a way of viewing things, right? A way of consuming the media that places something first and foremost that other people may not value to the same degree, right? So maybe that's the case. Maybe it's just a product of me being on the internet for so long and, like, watching a bunch of like, video essays, and it's kind of put me in this zone of, like, I'm gonna think about it this way. Dude, what are you doing, bro? Stop moving. Just come down. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come down again. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Someone needs to fucking take me out back, dude. There's just no way I can live like this anymore. But what was I saying? Level design. Yeah, dude, it's not... Game design analysis isn't a fucking content style, okay? It's a mindset. It's a lifestyle, bro. It's a lifestyle. Did you go on? Thank you, bro. That was a really cute way to end the fight. I really liked that. That was so cool. This whole game is so cool, dude. Okay, I haven't played the original Triple Trouble. I don't know what of this is and isn't lifted from X, Y, and Z. Or, you know, what isn't lifted from the original game. That is so sick. I'm in love with that. I'm in love with that silly little fuck. But, I don't know, like, there's so much character, there's so much charm, and even if a lot of this is ripped from Triple Trouble, like straight up, which again, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. It's insane to me how well done this is, and how incredible this makes this game feel. It really does feel like a Sonic 4 that we never got. And I know, dude, that's such a take. Like, that's said to every classic Sonic fan game I've ever seen ever. Sonic and the Fallen Star, bro, this feels like the classic Sonic 4 we never got. I actually don't know if people were saying that about that one, but it is kind of like this mindset that you see get thrown around all the fucking time because people are really depressed that Sonic 4 exists. But I don't know, man. Like, something about this aesthetic, it's not just the fact that it's a good classic Sonic game. Like, let me get that out there right now. This is a really solid, fun classic Sonic game so far, and unless they somehow have, like, 8 more acts that are absolute dog shit, there's no way I'm going to dislike this game. It will be a constant 10 out of 10 for me. Or 8 out of 10. You know, it's something that is not crazy, but, like, really good. You know, it's a really good game. But, you know, as long as they don't fuck anything up major in the latter half of this, we're good. We're good to go. But it's like a vibe to it. It's not just the fact that it's a good classic Sonic game. It's a vibe. It's a very intentional, specific vibe to it. It could be the fact that it takes the Sonic 3 aesthetic and makes new stuff with it. So it's like, ooh, wait, this feels special, new, unique, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Or, you know, I don't know, like... I don't know. I actually just genuinely don't know how to explain it. I was gonna give you another thing, and I was like, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Put your hand on the controller. Stop wiping your sweat off on your big fat tatushkas, bro. But I don't know how to say it, man. Like, it's just a vibe you get, and it's difficult. It's difficult. I guess you know what it is, dude. A lot of Sonic fan games, you're like, this level exists only because this is a Sonic fan game. The idea here, super solid, super cool, whatever, it only exists because it's in a Sonic fan game. Sega would never do this. But because they're taking ideas, concept, like visual styles that are from a game, taking visual identities, visual cues from a game that Sega actually made that already exists, bro. Like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the difference, the big fuck you difference that I've never seen. Because I was like, I don't know, it was so difficult to try and put that into words for me. The way that this actually feels like a real continuation of the Sonic franchise, using the same, like, visual cues and the same level design cues, with a few notable differences, but generally, like, very similar concepts, very similar design, very similar aesthetic for shit. Maybe the reason this feels so in line with that is because technically, I mean, it is. Like, it was designed in a very similar time frame, a very similar time period with the same ideologies, the same mindsets, and it takes actual aesthetics that were, you know, run by Sega, and were given a thumbs up, you know? I think that's probably it. With fan games, you get this level of... I don't know. I'm trying to find the best way to word this. Like, this level of ingenuity and, like, quality that may not be indicative of, you know, what Sega would have done at the time. Like, you get a lot of very interesting zone ideas or, like, concepts, and the visual design is, like, sick, but it's clearly something Sonic team wouldn't do. Whereas this game... I guess, like, aesthetically it feels a little more by the books, and because of that, it feels less like a fake classic Sonic game, you know what I'm saying? It feels like the real fucking deal. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. I wasn't trying to insinuate that classic Sonic level design is, or classic design... Fuck, I can't speak today, man. I'm running out of water. That's what it is, I haven't had a sip of water in a while. I'm so thirsty. Reminder, drink water today, guys. It's very important. You need it. You need it all the time, every day. Reminder, go to the gym 3 times this week, guys. It's very important for you. That was so sick. If only I didn't fuck it up like an idiot. I got scared. I thought there was gonna be a spike or something, man. I got so spooked. But, yeah, go to the gym 3 times this week, bro. It's good for you. It's really good. It's changed my life. It's changed how I act as a person, dude. It's made me a better human being. Gym isn't for everyone. I am joking around. Like, you don't have to go. But if give it a shot. Give it an honest college try. I've been going for less than a year, and it's been great for me, man. I've seen tremendous progress in such a short amount of time. I think it's worth checking out. I thought he was gonna pop his fucking noggin out, you stupid bitch. Get out of here. I'm done with you. Leave. What was I thinking about? It was before the gym. I had an idea, and I was like, oh, this will be a funny aside. Tell people to go to the gym all the time. Do that. That's great. I mean, it's a good advice. You should definitely do it. What the fuck was I saying, dude? There was something in my head, and now it's gone. This is a really cool way to end this fight, by the way. I think, like, this type of shit's fun, and I like the idea. The only game I can think of that's done this is Sonic 1. And it was not fun in that game. Like, just because it was... that was a sick set piece, dude. Come on, get me, bitch. I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought, brother. But, like, I don't know. It was water. That's what ruined the set piece, actually. That's a perfect example of what ruins everything in Sonic games. Please, water. I had, like, no water left. I needed it to heal me. Was this the perfect time to talk about this shit? Is this gonna be a water level? Don't tell me, bro. Don't do this to me. We'll get through this zone, and then we'll call it for this episode. But I want to see what this next one is. We're definitely not a water. Okay. Woo! Dude, close. Close, but no cigar. Can I get up there? This is kind of sick, bro. This is kind of cool. I don't know if you could have killed yourself, like, frame 1 there. The Egg Zeppelin, is that what it was? Is this shit in Sonic Triple Trouble for real, for real? Like I said, I don't think they did anything, like, super crazy that was new for this. I think it's just kind of, 16-bit Sonic Triple Trouble, but with better level design than, base Triple Trouble, that type of thing. That's what I think this is, but I don't know for sure. Maybe I'm making that up. I've never seen a lot of Triple Trouble. I've seen maybe like 2 acts of it, and then I get bored of watching playthroughs. I'm sorry. All I know is that Triple Trouble introduced the fucking tuck and roll shit, and I love that. It changed my life. It changed my brain space, my brain chemistry, my whole life, bro. I will say, frame 1, it's kind of hard to, like, wrap your head around. Stop that! You can't do that! You can't do that! That's against the laws and properties of space and time! You can't do that! But, I don't know, it's hard to wrap my brain around it, like, using it consistently. Dude, thank God for that beautifully placed item box. Can I do it here, too? That's so sick, bro. Okay, that's kind of tough. I like that a lot. But yeah, bro, like, I don't know, it's kind of... It's a tough mechanic. I like it a lot, and I like that it gets added into every Sonic fan game, because, dude, the sicker they make Sonic's moveset, the better the games get. That's all I'm saying. Mania added the drop dash, one of the most intelligent decisions I've ever seen in my life. It's completely altered the brain chemistry of every Sonic fan I've ever seen. We all fucking desperately need this shit now. It's, like, become, for a lot of people, an integral part of the classic Sonic moveset. To the point where they're adding it into, dude, 3D Sonic games. Every 2D Sonic game has it now. Like, it's just insane. It's insane to me. How incredible and how beautifully that moveset complements classic Sonic gameplay and level design. It's just so good. And then, this is also very good. It's such an interesting and cool addition to Sonic's moveset that would really save a lot of trouble and hassle in the classics. So, I don't know, dude. It's so sick. It's so sick, bruh. And I'm glad that a lot of, Sonic fan games are adding it. And I'm glad that this game has it. If it didn't, I'd be really sad, because this is the game that introduced it to the franchise. But you never know, dude. You never know with these things, bro. But yeah, I don't know, this game's kind of fucking cool so far. I like this a lot. The flying battery shit's awesome. I love this so much, dude. So far, every single zone has hit in a particular way. I think that, like, the 1-act zone was kind of whatever that was called, just because it was so flat, but this one's fucking heavy, dude. If I bent over, I'm sorry. You know what? No. I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm gonna say my shit, bro. If I bent over, this game would be in there frame one, because it just knows how to fuck, bro. This game just fucks crazy, like, every day, dude. This game would make me feel things that I had never felt before. Would make me feel an emotional connection just due to our sexual chemistry. That's all I'm saying, dude. This game fucks in a way that I've never been fucked before. I think something awoke in me, dude. I'm messing around. I'm joking. I'm just playing. I think we're in the new zone now, right? Get out. Oh, I had to actually press a button. All right, yeah. Well, okay. We'll continue this at a later date. Robotnik Winter, probably gonna be fire. I need a break. I don't know if you can tell I'm losing my fucking mind. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.